The Big Fish Adventure. In a small village by a big lake, there lived a boy named Tim. Tim loved the lake and everything in it. He often spent his days fishing, hoping to catch a big fish. One summer morning, his father came to him with exciting news. "Tim, today we are going on a fishing trip to the other side of the lake. I heard there are many big fish there." Tim was thrilled. He packed his bag with snacks, water, his fishing rod, and a notebook to jot down his experiences. They set off in their small boat, the sun shining brightly and the water calm and inviting. Tim felt a sense of adventure as they glided across the lake. As they reached the other side, Tim noticed how different it looked. The trees were taller, and the water was clearer. They anchored the boat near a quiet spot surrounded by reeds. "This looks like the perfect place," Tim's father said. Tim cast his fishing line into the water and waited patiently. He loved the peacefulness of fishing, the way the world seemed to slow down. After a while, he felt a strong tug on his line. "Dad, I think I've got something," he shouted. Tim's father came to help. "Steady now, Tim. Reel it in slowly," he advised. Tim did as his father said, and soon, a big, shiny fish emerged from the water. It was the biggest fish Tim had ever seen. They carefully placed it in a bucket, and Tim felt proud and excited. After catching the big fish, they decided to explore the area. They found a small stream that flowed into the lake. Tim saw many small fish swimming around. He wrote in his notebook, "This place is full of life. I love it here." As they walked along the shore, they heard a splash. Tim turned and saw a large fish jump out of the water and then disappear. "Did you see that, Dad?" he exclaimed. His father nodded, smiling. "This lake is truly amazing," he said. They returned to their boat and continued fishing. Tim caught a few more fish, but none as big as the first one. They decided to have a picnic on the boat. They enjoyed sandwiches, fruit, and cookies while watching the ducks swim by. Tim felt happy and content, surrounded by the beauty of nature. In the afternoon, Tim's father suggested they try a different spot. They rowed to a place where the water was deeper. Tim cast his line again and waited. Suddenly, he felt another strong tug. This time, it was even stronger than before. "Dad, I've got another one," he shouted. Tim's father helped him reel in the line. They saw a huge fish struggling at the end of it. Tim's heart raced with excitement. They worked together, and after a few minutes, they managed to bring the fish into the boat. It was even bigger than the first one. Tim couldn't believe his luck. 2 big fish in one day. "This is the best fishing trip ever," he said. His father smiled and patted him on the back. "You did a great job, Tim. I'm proud of you." As the sun began to set, they decided to head back home. The sky turned orange and pink, reflecting on the water. Tim felt a sense of accomplishment and joy. He had not only caught 2 big fish but also had a wonderful day with his father. Back in the village, Tim and his father showed the big fish to their neighbors. Everyone was amazed. "These are the biggest fish I've ever seen," said Mr. Brown, the village baker. Tim felt proud and happy as they shared their story. That night, Tim lay in bed thinking about the day's adventure. He felt grateful for the time spent with his father and the beautiful lake. He knew he would always remember this special day. He wrote in his notebook, "Today was the best fishing trip ever. I learned that patience and teamwork can lead to amazing things." From that day on, Tim continued to fish and explore the lake. He shared his knowledge with his friends and taught them how to fish. They had many adventures together, discovering new spots and catching fish. Tim's love for the lake grew stronger, and he knew he wanted to protect and cherish it. The story of Tim's big fish adventure spread through the village. It inspired many to appreciate the beauty of nature and the joy of fishing. Tim's adventure became a legend, reminding everyone of the magic of the lake and the importance of spending time with loved ones. Years passed, and Tim grew up. He became a skilled fisherman, known for his knowledge and respect for the lake. He continued to explore and discover new things, always remembering the lessons he learned on that special day with his father. And so, the village flourished, surrounded by the beauty of the lake and the spirit of adventure. Tim's story became a timeless reminder of the wonders of nature and the joy of discovery. The lake remained a place of magic and adventure, thanks to the boy who loved to fish and explore.